Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Cub and welcome back to our Sky Factory 2.5 Let's Play adventure. Obviously some things have changed since the last episode, so I went ahead and got tired of constantly having monsters spawn down here, so I added some glowstone to the floor. This is not glowstone pieces, as you can see they're glowstone covers. They're very easy to break, so we're not going to keep hitting them, but if you take a single piece of glowstone, in fact let's go ahead and demo this for you here, as we've got a lot of glowstone covers left, but if you take a single piece of glowstone and you get yourself a saw, I've got one of them right up here. You can make a single piece of glowstone go really far away. So there you go. You got one. Oh, look at that. You got two. Yeah, I got four. You got like 8. So one piece of glowstone will make 8 covers. And doing that makes it a lot easier to cover a lot of area with glorious monster stopping light without using so much glowstone. That's what I've done down here. I think that's just about it. That should cover everything that I changed down here. Not a whole lot else. Upstairs, though... Did I do anything up here? I can't really remember. Did we talk about... Or did I do this last time? Oh, interesting. See, I can't remember what the last thing I recorded was. I guess it was setting up the magmatic dynamo. And so I guess I already talked about how I put the blazing pyrotheum in the middle and all of these only get 5 instead of 7. We talked about that, didn't we? Is that... Oh man, my brain, I can't remember what I did. Well, in any case, I've been looking at Ex Compressum, and I decided in this episode, rather than go ahead and do anything that I talked about last episode, because now I'm starting to remember last episode, everything we need requires redstone, and currently I'm having to process that myself because the only automation we've got over here is for the first tier of items that you get from gravel. So what we're going to do today is expand that system to process gravel, sand, and dust, and in order to do that, we're going to be looking at Ex Compressum. There's some really cool things that we want to build here. Check out their auto hammers. You can build an auto compressed hammer, which is amazing, and in fact, we're going to be. In order to build one of those, we'll have to have some steel, and the only way to get steel is an induction smelter. And yes, I checked if we could use the other machine that we've got, because many of you will know we did build a alloy smelter before, but unfortunately you cannot. That's okay though, because I'm ready. We've got a machine frame. We've got an induction smelter. See how I had that ready beforehand? It's called planning ahead. That's what that is. Where am I going to stick this thing? I don't really need to put it anywhere in particular. I just kind of want to keep it out of the way. Let's go ahead and place it here, and then that way it'll already hook up and have power. Awesome. And then inside of there, we're going to need some... Ooh, do I have any? I know I've got to have some coal dust around here somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm almost positive that coal, powdered coal, pulverized coal even, we got some of that. And then we also are going to need some iron. Do I have any up here? I might already have some that hasn't been processed. Yes. Pulverized iron. So 1 pulverized iron, 2 parts pulverized coal should give us a single piece of steel. We can lock the flux slot. I'll be honest, 100% don't know what that does. But that's a thing that we can do. But there's our steel ingots. Fantastic. Good steps in the right direction. And next up, something that doesn't even require steel, the auto compressor. We're going to build one of these. It's just iron and some crafting tables. We haven't built one of these before. 100% up front with you right now. Y'all listening? I've got no idea what's going to happen when we do this because I have not tested this yet. I have not even bothered to run through and try any of this. I haven't been on any wikis lately. So this could all go very awry very quickly. And I guess we'll find out. Was it like this? And then it was these kind of around like so? There's our auto compressor. I'll assume it needs energy, but again, I don't really know. Let's just hook it up. Let's just place it down here and look at it. Oh, wow. Okay. So I guess we throw cobblestone into it. We're going to completely break our system. So we might as well go ahead and get some tools. I keep saying might as well. We might as well. I need to stop saying that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a great word. It's very descriptive. It's useful in certain contexts. But it's one of those words that I just use too much. Let's break everything. Let's just, first off, rather than going straight into an automatic hammer, let's have all of our cobblestone instead go straight into this compressor here, this auto compressor. We'll throw it down here. Great. It should hook up and start feeling with cobblestone. Feeling? It's going to feel with cobblestone. Can you feel the cobblestone on your insides? That's what's happening inside of here. Wow. Is it it's compressing it. It's going to send it out to the auto scythe. which can do nothing with it. So actually, it's all just going to go into the transfer node. Let's break that transfer node. Let's take a step back. Let's think about this. You keep doing what you're doing, I guess, for now. And in fact, here, take these speed upgrades. Get it done with quickly. Where did they go? Okay, good. They kind of freaked out there for a second. Oh, that's going to drain a lot of energy. Oh my goodness. Well, good. You do that. We're getting a lot of compressed cobblestone very quickly. We should have built one of these a long time ago, because this is amazing. And in fact, there's some other compressing items. Well, no, those are crafting items now that I think about it. There's an auto crafter that we could use for this process as well, but it looks like this is doing just fine. So we'll kind of leave that to do its thing. From there, we're going to take the compressed cobblestone, and we're going to build one of these auto compressed hammers, which will automatically automatically hammer the compressed cobblestone, if you're following me here. And I do so hope that you are, because it'd be a shame if you weren't. Place that there. I don't know what I'm doing with that over there. So this is going to be what requires that steel that we spoke of before. We got about 17, I'll hold on a second, 18 pieces. Do we have any extra? Read all about it. We can throw regular iron in there, and it'll also use that in the recipe. Like, we don't have to have the ground up iron, but it's just convenient because we already had it. Let's go ahead and give this recipe a shot. Sorry about my stuttering. I'm not sure what my issue... Whoa, wait a minute. Compressed diamond hammer. I mean, I have one. But wow. What a recipe. What's... Oh, well, that's not for the... Yeah, that is for the compressed hammer. Well, what goes into this auto heavy... Oh, well, that's not bad at all. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah. This isn't an issue. We should have the diamonds for this. Can I use like a... It's going to be that thing where I can't use one that I've already, like, been using, isn't it? I'm going to have to build, like, a completely new one. I suppose we'll find out. So we'll put this in over here, put these to the top and the bottom, and yeah, that's what I thought. So we're going to need how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 diamonds. We've got 10 here. And we've got 9 here. Wow. Oh my gosh, talk about cutting it close. That is the razor's edge, my friend. That's what that is. So we'll hop back down up here now real fast, just to verify. Yeah, you can't even put the compressed cobblestone inside of the regular auto scythe, so we're not going to worry about it. We're not going to be building a whole lot of these heavy auto scythes, I don't think. Not with this kind of a cost. Like, the barrier to entry is a lot of money, and we don't have a lot of money, so we're barred from entry. Good grief. We don't even have enough sticks for this. That's how ridiculously expensive this is. I gotta go find more sticks. Look at craziness. Absolute craziness. So we'll split these down the middle. We'll get our 9 hammers. Oh my goodness gracious. And I'm not saying no, mind you. That's not German for no. That's how many hammers we've got to have. Good grief. Well, this thing had better be worth it. This had... Yeah, baby, you better be worth it. Okay, I'm sorry. While we're down here, we might as well upgrade from our transfer nodes to some... Somebody once told me the world is gonna... Fluid conduits. Where's my other conduits? I thought for sure I had just... Do I not have item conduits? Have I not built any? I know I've got power ones, and apparently I got fluid ones. Guess I haven't built any item ones. You know what? That's fine. We're just gonna roll with what we've got. That's okay. I'm not gonna lose sleep over this at night. So we'll break all of these shenanigans. We'll go from there to, and actually, can we get this stuff kind of out of here? Like, I'm tired of having all this stuff caked in back here. So we'll have the auto heavy compressed hammer. Let's get rid of you. I don't want so many connections going. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't make a difference. But whatever. So boom, compressed cobblestone, and it's going quickly. Can I put one of these in there? Is that going to speed it up? Is that how that works? I don't know if that... Does it use the durability, though? Like, does it consume these? It looks like it's working just fine by itself. It's not very quick, but then again, it doesn't have to be. Keep in mind, for however long this takes, it's creating 9 of them. So that's pretty good, and it doesn't look like it's overloading the power system. Like, if we check... I don't see that that's going to use so much energy. Yeah, we're still gaining energy, what with the solar energy and the infinite lava power, so that's not an issue. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 seconds. So a second per piece of cobblestone. That's pretty good. So coming out of there, what I want to do now, look how that looks so cool. That's not going to break, though, is it? Like, this thing doesn't have... Like, is there a legitimate hammer working in there? Because if so, this thing is going to be getting expensive in no time. Oh, goodness. We might want to consider going ahead and just stuffing this thing with some more... We'll have to use iron ones, because I can't afford to keep putting diamonds in there. Assuming I can. I don't know. I've never used this thing before. I know nothing about it. We're going in completely dark, cow. No idea what's going on. Nothing, no clue. We're flying by the seat of our pants. We've strapped a rocket to my underwear. We're taking off. Unfortunately, my underwear is starting to slip off. I'm just going to be a naked boy falling through the sky. Amazing. Well, we've got a lot of gravel out of that, so that's a pretty good deal. So from there, I guess we'll pump the gravel back into the regular auto scythe, or should we look at some of these other ones? Because, I mean, the standard auto scythe here is just a bit of iron, glass, and a regular scythe. But if we just type in a scythe, for instance, here. Let's just see what the normal automatic one isn't that bad either. Electrical steel or Invar ingots, electrum gear, or machine chassis, some silk mesh. We might be better off just going with these. I don't know anything about these. I don't know if they're faster or anything like that. An auto heavy scythe would be cool. We could definitely afford it, but then again, we'll have to build another compressor, I believe, to, once again, compress the gravel. Unless we can just pump the gravel back into this same one here. Although, really, we're running out of slots to do stuff like that with, without tearing up the floor and the roof to make that happen. So yeah, you know what? Let's just say we go out of here. You need to go. You're going to cause issues for me. We'll clean all this stuff up now, I guess. I think we got the inventory space, don't we? For everything but that. Let's go throw some of these things away real quick, because I don't want to leave things floating on the floor. Get rid of all this stuff. We don't need any of it with us. Our one lonesome diamond. Are you lonesome, diamond? Well, how come nothing uses emeralds? It's the one time I've got a lot of emeralds, and nothing uses them. You, take some of these. You're going to need them. And then we're going to need to get power hooked back up over here pretty quick. There we go. All right, so you are now getting plenty of gravel. Please take your fortune upgrades and speed upgrades. Great. Check our power draw again. That shouldn't have made any difference. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. We're doing just fine. You're still getting plenty of power. My concern now is that, remember, we have a minimum amount of power that can flow through these enhanced energy conduits. We might get to a point down here where it's trying to split up between all these machines and there's just not enough. But we'll worry about that when that happens. So do I have any more of these transfer nodes? Because we're going to need some more moving forward. Or else just build some transfer ducts. But yeah, we got a transfer node left. So that's good. We might change to something else here in a minute. But from there, we're going to go into our... Actually, no, we're not. What are we going to do from there? I guess we'll split. So from there, we'll have the items that's scythed up going into this chest here. We don't want that connection, though. Can I hit it with a stick? Ah, no, you can't. See, this is dumb. All right, we're done with you, transfer nodes. You're silly. You're complicated. You're convoluted. We're upgrading. Where's the ducts? Let's find the item ducts, preferably the ones that you can't see through, because I think they use less energy. Also, wait, what are these called? Yeah, let's use conduits instead, because I like the conduits. You can fit them into, like, for instance, if we use conduits, we can smush these machines together, and the conduits can transfer along the same routes as the energy. Oh my goodness, Protheum, what are you burning back there? Stop it. Good grief, just stop it. Right, okay, so here's the issue here. In order to move items around, we're going to have to get the enhanced, where did it go? Item conduit, which requires some pulsating iron nugs. Not a problem, right? Except for the fact that we have to have an ender pearl to get them. And we have trouble getting ender pearls. I don't think we have any right now. 100% upfront honesty. If we did, I wouldn't even know where they were. I'm going to go ahead and grab my sword, and I'm going to go kill some monsters for a bit, and we're going to see where that gets us. And we'll be hopeful.